Get through.
We can do this.
Seeking happiness doesn't have to be an obscure challenge. The founder of the World Happiness Summit turned her personal tragedy into triumph worldwide. And she shares with us today how you can too. So Karen, you are a happiness expert, but your story did not start in happiness, correct?
That's correct. Actually, it started in unhappiness and loss and trauma. So I lost my husband 8 years ago. And then when I found out that happiness was teachable and learnable, I dedicated my life to creating the World Happiness Summit and to give the opportunity to people around the world to, and this of course was way before COVID, to understand happiness in a new way.
You know, Karen, a lot of times when things happen, I think the first inclination for us to say is, why me? And then when this COVID thing happened, man, what a perfect purpose that your story really can serve. Tell us about that. And how has it helped people deal with COVID?
Absolutely. I had 1 second that I had the why me moment. I shared that with my mom, and she said to me in the most loving way, why not you? And so I never thought about it again. And I decided to go one step in front of the other. And I think that right now during COVID, it's important to, first of all, accept that it's very challenging, and those who have experienced loss, it's very difficult. So the first step is embracing all emotions, including challenging emotions, and then to focus on the things that we can control and the things that feel good to us. So to develop an awareness, and there's certainly a science behind that. You know, University of Pennsylvania, Harvard, Yale, they've all done research and courses around how to improve well-being in all areas of life. So to take a scientific approach to well-being and to happiness.
Interesting, a scientific approach. So, okay, I've got a 16-year-old, we have teenagers. Karen, how do you make your child understand the importance of that happiness? You know, that I love the good morning in the morning, the kind of coming down, getting ready for the day. And I see people, especially kids, who kind of don't have that. You see them out, they got the frowny face. You don't feel the positive energy. You say it can be fixed, but can you give us some tips on how to make people feel a certain way, especially our kids?
Absolutely. So first of all, 16 is a brutal age. So a lot of things happening biologically, and you can't fight biology. So that's one thing. And then, you know, watch how you talk to your kids. I would say that, you know, words matter, and we are creating the narratives that they're going to tell themselves later, right? And so be purposeful, and we need to be in a good place ourselves so that we can model that behavior, because we know with kids, they're going to copy what we do. And I highly encourage for our kids to really kind of institute a family policy of not checking the phone 1 hour before going to bed and not first thing in the morning, because that's really kind of traumatic for the brain. So that's not going to prime you to have a good day or to feel positive and chipper in the morning if you're so connected with our technology in that way.
Wow, that's good advice. I don't know if I have the heart to confiscate the phone, but that's a good one. So Karen, tell us about the World Happiness Summit.
So the World Happiness Summit has been around since 2017, and it unites the world's leading experts in the science behind happiness and well-being with a global audience. It comes from all over the world, literally: Hong Kong, Australia, Africa, the Middle East, Europe, South America, US, Canada. And what we do is that we gather and we look at happiness from a scientific perspective and give people tools to implement in their lives so that they can improve their well-being at work, personal well-being, and education, policy.
Wow. Karen, thank you for sharing your amazing story and the continued success, and we're looking forward to the World Happiness Summit. Have a great one.
Thank you so much, and we expect everyone in Miami in March, and they can follow us at WOHASU, and we will be expecting everyone. Thank you so much.
You can follow Karen on Instagram and Twitter at Karen Guggenheim for tips and to learn more about World Happiness and the World Happiness Summit.